Hey girl. Hey fat blondie. How y'all doing? Good evening everybody. Hey y'all, it's Meredith over here at Crooked Pete's. I gotta harvest a little bit of okra, y'all. Oh, hold up. Look, there's a plane. Hmm. I don't often hear a whole lot of commercial plane traffic. What's this fool think? No, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. Not you neither. Y'all done got your daily evening snacks. I love y'all, but dang. We'll eat somebody out of house and home. Y'all, I tried to come out here earlier today and harvest okra, but good God, it was hot. Good God. Oh, in case you don't know, we're here in southeastern Virginia. Wow, these clouds are stunning. I know that it is because we have some weather right off of the coast, or it's coming up rather, um, the coast. But I can't count on this dang weather. It'll say it's gonna rain and then it don't rain. Say it ain't gonna rain and then it freaking pours like it's some kind of crazy monsoon. So it makes it a little difficult with the harvesting at this time of year. This is weird weather, y'all. I mean, this is weird weather. Oh no, y'all don't need to be. Don't come in here. No. Excuse me. No, ma'am. No, 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 no. Back up. Hold up. I am not. You got to be kidding me. These chickens are incorrigible, you guys. I'm telling you right now. Anyways, this weather's weird. I don't know about y'all, but I have not ever experienced an August that smells and feels like fall, where tree leaves are starting to turn red, and we're getting like really chilly nights. Weird. Right, so totally weird. Hey, Tiffany. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. Tiffany L says, hi, just spreading love, and I'm going to say I love your farm. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you, darling. I really appreciate it. This weather has me tripping, y'all. I'm not even playing. I'm like, okay, wait. We're going to have early winter. I mean, for real, we're going to have an early winter. It's going to be a very cold winter, too, I think. We might, actually, here in Virginia, get a bunch of snow like we did last year. Which, uh-oh, I'm going to have to drop this thing on the ground. It'd be fine. Which is also fun, you know? I really enjoy shoveling paths for the chickens and the geese in the snow. I do not, in fact, love doing that. Trust me. But, oh no, you don't. What in the actual, y'all, do you see this? I have a stinking snail. Yes, Tiffany. I'm glad you understand that it is the earth. Because, let me turn this around. I'm so sorry. Because, y'all, I have heard so many people spewing trash out here on the interwebs talking about how they're controlling the weather. Y'all, come on. Get real. Seriously. The earth, we're in an orbit around the sun, and we're not near the same place at the sun all the time. It takes 24,000 years to completely, go through that cycle. If we look at historical weather data, and I mean historical, I ain't talking about 50 years ago, 100 years ago, I'm talking about thousands of years ago, like in the Greenland ice cores and things like that. This is a cycle. It's just a cycle. People might be screwing with some weather stuff locally, but LA, hey, how are you? The internet. the internet. It's hard to find real information anymore, Tiffany. That is no kind of joke. See, this is nasty. I'm not about. No, you can't stay here. I want no stinking snail on my okra. Y'all, excuse me. I'm gonna throw this thing over the fence and hope that one of them chickens decides that it's delicious. That's what I'm gonna hope. Oh my gosh, Lord help me! I should have got this thing this morning. It was half this size. What in the world? Oh my gosh. Anyway, fact is though, the weather is changing. The patterns are different. The seasonal changes are happening more intensely, and it seems like that's just look. That thing's got ants and aphids all over it. It'd be fine. Um. Anyway, it seems like for myself, because I'm growing food here for us, I really have to pay attention to this, and I have to do something about it. Um, Last winter, all my plants died because it got. I mean, it wasn't just snowy; it was ice. It was dangerously cold, and I think I have another one over there. I need to go get. Hold up, red one. I mean, it's like a clubbed one. Like the tip of it got all damaged. Carl Williams burner. I don't have any cannabis growing right now. This was not my year for that. Y'all, my dog was really, well, we had a huge loss in the family, but dang it, I might be able to cut if I have this thing out my hand. Our dog was very sick. He's no longer with us. But it kind of messed me up with some of the timing on plants. I didn't get everything in the ground on time and stuff. And you know, cannabis is a very finicky plant. You gotta treat her exactly right, or she is not gonna put out for you. So, I just get mine locally right now. But again, I'm in Virginia, y'all. That plant is very widely grown and available in our particular state. Let me check. I'm sorry. Let me just see real quick if these lemon drop, cantaloupe, or honeydew thingamabobbers have made any actual fruit yet. And I do not see. Keep hoping. I don't see any yet. But if there's flowers, it's going to get pollinated because the bees are right here. So I'm not concerned about that. I'm more concerned about it's not going to have time. I'm not going to have time. And all this open air stuff. Oh, the black eyed peas are about to start making for real. Yes, Lordy. Hold on. It's always cold. Like we get 1 to 2 hot weeks. And where are you at, Tiffany? Hey, Honcho Entertainment, how you doing? PMC, what is going on? Aw, I'm so sorry. I don't think I would have talked about it if I even realized that you were here. I don't. Guys, I really don't mean to talk about things that are sad because I don't want to trigger people, okay? There's no need for you to take on my pain, right? Like, there's no need for that. It's all good now, I promise you. I was so distracted I didn't get everything done on time. I just did not. Anyway, back to this. I'm very excited about the fact that these black eyed peas are about to start actually making black eyed peas. And I think, hot grown, how you doing? I think that I'll have enough time to get some harvest off of this. I'm not sure about a lot of the other things, frankly, because it's going to be cold so quick. And we don't usually, we're going through temperatures and things right now that we don't usually go through for a minimum of another month. And the nut trees around, we have lots and lots and lots of black walnuts. And they are loaded. And they're already coming down out of the tree, which means they're already ripe and ready to eat. Well, okay, that's extra weird. That doesn't ever happen until the end of September, and it's happening, in almost mid-August. Very strange. So I'm going to have to really pay very close attention to how I set this up next year. Because the way I've been doing it ain't going to cut it. It's been hotter during the summer, and now it's going to be colder sooner and probably just colder indeed. And as gardeners, and there's a bunch of us, I hope we're all paying attention to these signs, because nature's trying to show us some stuff. Earth is trying to communicate with us. I mean, we really need to listen, or we will be screwed. Seriously. Look at all the crop failures that are going on right now, right? I'm not saying anything like this to cause anybody any amount of fear, but Lord, if that's what it takes to wake people up, y'all, it has to be done. Has to be done. Oh my gosh, woo, babies, they are really putting out right now. I'm so pleased with these okras. Come on, oh no, well it'd be a lot better if I actually cut all the way through, huh? Oh gosh. And if you can't grow a garden, and I know a lot of people can't, y'all, it's cool. That's cool. But cook your own food. Know how to cook your own food. Know how to use basic ingredients. And if you know gardeners, be really friendly to them. I'm telling you, food is going to be very expensive. It's not going to be hard to come by, so don't believe those lies. That's the crap they always tell us. Food scarcity is not real. We throw away more food than any country on the planet, and I'm in the USA, so I'm not speaking for any other country. Oh my gosh, look at that. Coleus is growing wild in the yard. Okay, I am wickedly down with that. Yeah. I don't even like grass. Oh, there's a big old spider web there. Can you see that? Yeah, I'd like it if my whole entire yard was, like flowers and mint and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Let's see if we got anything over here. Oh, y'all, check this out. This is a loofah plant. In case you've never seen a loofah plant. This is my first time ever seeing a loofah plant. Is this one right here this year. And so these are baby loofahs. They look so much like a cucumber or like a squash or something. It's so strange. They're weird looking, and they're taking over. Life with Misty, how you doing? The 7 sacraments of health. Hi, darling. Oh my gosh. Hey, Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Look, I have that coleus everywhere, Mike. Like, what are you doing? This little chicken's tripping me out the way she keeps running around. See, I have different kinds too. But I have it in here. That's where it came from. It came from over here. And I have a bunch on the side of the house. Like, I'm cool with the coleus. It can go everywhere. It's so pretty. And, the pollinators love it. But my favorite thing about it is that the hummingbirds. Because I watch them all the time. I'm so enchanted by those little creatures. They are just so pretty and delicate and fierce. Woo! Their acrobatics are unbelievable. That and dragonflies, I'm always tripping out at their ability to maneuver. It's just wickedly cool. Check this thing out. Look, it's already making, that looks so funny. It looks like a tiny little peepee. But that, it's a little baby loofah thing. Y'all, I apologize. You have to head out, PMC. Honey, go do your thing. Have a great night. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're enjoying summer, 7 Sacraments? I mean, I feel like summer's over. I'm serious. I feel like summer's over. It's done, y'all. It's time. Fall is literally just a couple weeks. We're going to get some super hot weather. Sorry, there was a bug on my hand. We're going to get super, super hot weather across most of the U.S. next week. And, I don't know, it could be a hurricane that comes through and sucks out all the heat. But yeah, we're just going to go from hot to very cold, I think. Check this out. This stinking grape. See, these are, I love dragonflies too, lady, I'm telling you. This stuff right here, this is the muscadines. And they're everywhere. They grow wild, y'all. And they will take over. As much as it hurts my heart to have to kill a plant. Especially one that will produce food. I mean, it's got to, no. No. I'm so sorry. You cannot live here, darling. Nope. It's hot here in the ST. Oh, is it? Always summer here. Hot grown, where are you at? You're on storm watch. So you gotta be south of me, I would think. I'm watching that, keeping an eye on occasion. I'm not obsessed with it. I refuse to be obsessed with the weather anymore. Crap will stress me the hell out. Um, but that Aaron storm, I'm like, that's an interesting storm. And the models are showing some insane stuff. So yeah, you got to back off of that crap. Or me, like I'm talking about myself. I have to back off of that crap. Um, I know who I am, and I know that I will quickly begin to obsess. And I ain't got time for that. Look at this garden. This a mess. This is a whole mess. I need to cut almost everything down. And I was checking out these hoops today, y'all, that really were only for trellising in my mind. I was just trying to have something plants could climb up because I'm trying to get more room without having to dig more, right? But then I realized I can use it as a hoop house or a hot house or whatever you want to call it. So, but then today I'm looking at it real close. I'm like, okay, wait. Even with, a crap ton of zip ties, it's still wiggly. So I'm going to have to do something to secure this better, to brace it up. I do have an idea. I think if I have other PVC pieces, attached between these, I think that that'll do what I need it to do. I think. You're pretty much done with this heat, Honcho. Oh, you're in Jamaica, hot grown? Oh, yeah, I know y'all are on, yeah. Yes. I keep on wondering what that thing is going to do, too. Because y'all got hit by a pretty powerful one last year, and then there was one that was real close. I kept on keeping an eye on it because I don't know if you know Farming on the Rocks. My friend Marie is down there in Jamaica, and I was so scared. The storm that came there last year looked, it was frightening to see. Very frightening. Well, we're almost done with this heat, Honcho. We're going to need coats and crap soon. Uh-oh. I probably should have come out here and picked beans. I don't want to pick beans at this time of day. Because the bugs, that's why the phone's jerking all over the place, just so you know. Because I got bugs trying to attack me. Because it's just that time of day. But it's so beautiful outside. I was like, well, I got to go do these things. And then, oh, listen to that. Oh, y'all, that's tree frogs. I love that. Oh, it's so cool. I love tree frogs. And there's some owls out here. Great horned owls. They were out here just about an hour ago, like talking to each other. And this morning as well. In fact, I got some of it. I was able to record some of the sound this morning. Those are some big ass owls, y'all. Great horned owls are huge. I mean, they are big. Just like, oh man, this picnic table's gonna fall completely apart. It really, like, look, that ain't right. Oh yeah, there's a mosquito just hovering around the phone. Hold on, what'd you say? Oh, hold up. The heat pretty much killed your crops. Something's breaking in the woods, y'all. My bad. Your heavy hitter is a champ. I bet it is. I would think that, that's okra, right? I would think okra would probably continue doing pretty good. Ben Rather. Good morning, grandmother. Okay, I don't know who you're talking to, sweet, but okay. Yes, Seven Sacraments. Yes, owls. They're huge. Sorry. These mosquitoes are trying to kill me, y'all. They're huge. They are huge. They are like 3.5 feet tall, fully grown. I've seen one here on the ground having dinner. It was a chicken. They're huge. They're huge. But we have a whole bunch of owls around. So we have like screech owls and barn owls, and I don't know. There's them 3 kinds that I know. I don't know. There's other ones whose names I can't necessarily remember. Ben Rather, you speak to the animals too? So am I, friend. Yes. And plants and other people and their emotions and all. Oh my gosh. So I'm an empath. Blessings and curses, y'all. Also, autistic. That noise was really distracting. So I'm a whole lot of things. Yours are not that huge. You know what though? Hot grown. I will say this. So the heat came back today, but the last 6 days or so have been cooler, especially the nights. And again, I'm smelling fall, y'all. I'm telling you, this weather's going to change early this year. Um, but as soon as it did that, these okra really looked so happy. So I think it was even too hot for the okra, which I was surprised about. So maybe that's why. Hopefully it does something big. You have a hawk owl. What's a hawk owl? What? You're in the Himalayas? What? The Himalayas is an awesome place. I would really enjoy being able to go there one day, for real though. There's a lot of places. Turkey. Ooh, I would love to go to Turkey. Y'all, there's some ancient, incredibly ancient stuff over there. I mean, that's one of my things is like ancient history. I'm so into it. And um man, I'm telling you what, there's things in Turkey that just prove absolutely prove that humans have been civilized and very advanced in the past, like a long time ago. Like 50,000 or more years ago, it was a whole different society. And then we had these weather related and or um, like meteor related things that happened, and they caused the weather to go bat crap crazy, and it really reshaped a lot of the planet. And we had a reset as humanity. We reset. I'm just fascinated with all that stuff. I think it's amazing. Yes, the Middle East. Yes, because everything really, it's over there. Yeah, the heat. It is. It's too hot. Hot grown. It is too stinking hot. I'm telling you. Have you seen my Ghetto Fabulous shade cloth? That did help too. So y'all, I used old bed sheets to shade my plants with because we ain't fancy like that. We don't have shade cloth. We don't have a greenhouse. We don't have all that. We don't have none of that, right? We're just growing stuff really mostly in the ground and figuring it out. Just figuring it out. Because they all come to your hold on. Because they are all come to your house owl, sparrows, lions, bears, and they talk with you, they think you're Tarzan. That is wicked cool, dude. That's wicked cool. Maybe we're in another reset. Okay, Seven Sacraments. I keep alluding to it. We are. We are at the very beginnings of potentially the next great reset. As a matter of fact, and we have, a few times a year we go through these incredible meteor showers, and we, as just regular folk, tend to think, oh, how pretty, without realizing that it doesn't take much of one impacting the actual, planet, and things change. It sets off a chain of events. So, like tonight, I think is the height of the Perseids meteor showers, and then there's some other ones that happen. I can't remember, somewhere around Halloween, and the ones that they consider to be most dangerous typically occur between June and July. I think that's when that is. Anyways, yeah. I believe that we are because of where the planet is in relation to the sun. In our revolution, we're not in the same position that we were last year or the year before. It constantly changes. I don't know what the world. I've been running around unaware. I have run around for the longest time, and I thought, oh well, the way things are is just the way things are. Oh yeah, the sun's gonna rise every day. The sun's gonna set every day. That may not be true. That might not be true. And I mean, I'm not freaking out about it. And please, y'all, if y'all are listening to this, please don't freak out about it. Freaking out is not going to help us thinking thing. But yeah, I think it's the beginning of um, It could be the beginning of the next reset. And honest to God, I think a lot of people know this already, but they're all really wealthy. And if you pay any attention to what the really, I mean really wealthy are doing, the little bit of tidbits that get out about them, y'all, they are building a whole lot of underground stuff. I mean, and I'm not talking about a place for them to store some food. I'm talking about whole huge living areas and stuff. So you got to think, well, why? Why would they be doing that? And then also don't freak out about that either, because you got to understand that the ultra wealthy, they don't think like we do. We're just regular people, right? We're just trying to get through usually between just from today to tomorrow. But the people that I'm talking about, they plan for many generations ahead of time. So they're like, they know all of the things. Hold on. Ben says, I'm the first woman you saw who's like nature. Oh, honey, there's so many more like me. There, I promise you there are. Hey, Marsha. How you doing, gorgeous lady? How are you? How are you? Women were the original gardeners. Hmm. Yes, the paranormal is not paranormal. It's just another dimension that a lot of us fail to see. I believe in a whole lot of things. I know for a fact. I lucid dream. I'm psychic. And psychic does not mean I can tell your fortune. I mean, I guess that is what psychic means for some people. But I'm precognitive, and so I get visions. They suck, usually, um, because it's visions about other people. And, well, honestly, until recently, I didn't know how to convey that information without being really alarming. So, for instance, a friend of mine, this is a little while ago, a friend of mine called and she said, well, we got ourselves a puppy. And immediately, I saw the whole vision. I saw that dog killed. I saw the car that killed the dog. I saw everybody weeping. I saw so much pain and strife. And I said, please take that dog back. But I didn't say, please take that dog back. That's what I thought. What I said, well, that was stupid as hell. Well, that's not a very good way to communicate what you're seeing to other people. But, and then again, I have never really talked about this before. For the longest time, I thought everybody could do it. And then once I realized that not everybody was able to access this ability, that made me really, really different. So I shut that crap down for the longest time. I refuse to do so anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I get visions, future visions. Also, lucid dream, astral travel. These things are all possible, y'all. I have had telepathic moments, but that's not a muscle I've had a whole lot of chance to really um, put a lot of work into. Again, we all have this ability. Just we have it. Um, so for me to be telepathic with someone, I have to have a very, very close and strong connection. But I do believe that it's something that can be developed and more widely and more easily utilized. So, okay, the paranormal, they're always here. I talk to ghosts too. So, yeah. And I smell them sometimes. Matter of fact, the last little visitor that I had here was my dad in the front yard. And at first I couldn't understand what was going on. I was like, why do I smell all this old spice? I am outside. There's no one out here, right? There's nobody here. Nobody's around. But it smelled like it was raining Old Spice. And then I was like, oh, Dad. Oh, okay. So, there's different um, ways to receive energy. Yeah, I'm really weird. Visible to us. I mean, I don't see things. I see things in my peripheral that I know are there, but I'm not going to be able to see them like my regular sight. But no, I don't have like visions like sight visions. I have mental visions, like little movies. And they're usually not fun movies, but sometimes they are. Sometimes they are fun. Sometimes I see where somebody's headed and it's an amazing place. And I'm like, ooh, keep doing what you're doing. Because what I see is, and I will do that. If I, come across somebody, I don't even have to know you. I'll tell you what I'm seeing. I don't care at all. The planet isn't going anywhere. The planet isn't going anywhere. If anybody thought that's what I was saying, no, not at all. Not saying that. But we are going to have dramatic weather changes. And It's not going to slow down, it's going to speed up. We are all alien. Yes, Ben, I don't disagree with you at all. Not at all. Be careful. Pro- Generation X. All right, darling. So, Generation X, before I take you out of here, you need to know you are incredibly low on vitamin D3, magnesium glycinate, and vitamin B1. And vitamin B1, my friend, is really going to be helpful because it helps crazy thoughts to get under control. Have a good night. Have a great life. We could have been friends, my dude. We could have been friends. Nope. Mm-mm. So true, hot grown. Irene Smithman? Irene Smithman? Did I say that right? I hope so. You're an expert in paranormal. Animals can see. You know, you're not wrong. Animals can see more than humans, and a lot of times, like cats. I think most people understand. Cats can see through the dimensions. Their sight is nothing like ours. Chickens actually have incredibly odd eyesight. It's nothing like ours. They can see heat signatures and infrared, and it's freaking cool. I mean, I'm a little bit envious of that sometimes, but hi from Romania. Hey, Romania, how you doing? Ego 7 up. Okay, bye, Ben. Have a good night. Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Gen X, take your 7 sec. Oh, you know what, honey? Let me make you a mod. I don't know why you're not one, because I wasn't thinking. Here we go. Because then you can, if you see some mess like that. Hey, Chris, how you doing this evening? And Marsha, you as well, ma'am. And then I'm gonna read your comment. But pardon me while I add you to the mod list, darling. All right, Marsha. Sorry, y'all. I'm high. I'm always high. Marsha T. Kingdom daughter. If we watch Mother Nature, okay, yes. If we watch Mother Nature, animals we can or have noticed the changes. They do notice in the ozone environment, and even the plants and trees know, since blooms and fruits are in many cases not growing in their seed. Yes, that's what I'm speaking about too. The seasons aren't. This isn't normal. This is not normal. And if you're a gardener, you know this is not normal. Stuff didn't grow that should have. Stuff that shouldn't grow has grown. It's crazy weird. Something ain't the same. And we need to adjust. Not freak out, but we definitely need to adjust. Bible is Hebrew tribal mythology. Here's my take on it. Please don't take no offense to this, okay? Because I don't mean no harm by this, but the Bible is a retelling of a very old and ancient story. And it's been remixed and edited for the day and for the times and for the purpose of it. There's a lot of wonderful, wonderful lessons in that. But I have a hard time taking it the way it is. It's Swiss cheese. Too many holes are in it. And I know the answers to it now. So I'm like, oh, no wonder people don't understand, because that book was removed from, or that one was changed, or those words were like, yeah, it's crazy. The book of Genesis actually covers, it's a whole lot of different worldwide cataclysms. So it's hard to say how many actual Earth years it covers. But look, y'all, Genesis won't quit. That was a very, very long time. Oh, bugs are everywhere. Uh-oh. There. Hold on. You can talk with souls. Oh, that's so cool. Glastonbury, hi. W. Loxton, hi. Welcome in. How you doing this evening? Skeeve. What's so funny, my friend? Yeah. Oh, no. No, Marsha, but hold up. Wait, let me show you. I just got this tonight. These were the ones I didn't get this morning. This one right here, this thing dang near doubled in size today. I was like, whoa, what happened? But I do harvest it every day. Skeeble says schizo crazy. Who's what is behind me, Ben? I don't know what that means. Tiffany, hey girl, you back? All right, good. There you go, Chris. That's right. Jacob, hey, what is going on, fam? Hey. Chris Drouillard. I hope I said that right. I hope I said that right. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry, too. Seven Sacraments. I did not know. I did not know that he was in here doing them things. Aw. James Regan, math. Well, sacred. Weed. Yep. Oh, you know what you missed, Tiffany? You missed some fool in here saying all kinds of crazy stuff. Katie! Hey, baby. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. You are you are blowing up. I knew you would. I knew it the first time I seen your butt. Oh my gosh, y'all. This channel, we took the long way home. That is going to be one very big channel. Watch it. Watch. I guarantee you it's going to happen. Chris says, what blocks our perception of the cool stuff? How come a daggum chicken can see more? Oh, because they have sorry. Yeah, they have different lenses in their eyes. It sucks. I don't know what I even touched, y'all. No, Katie, I'm so sorry. No, I touched the wrong button or something. Oh, you're going to well exceed this, Katie. Trust me. You, girl, y'all are going to be doing a thing. You better be preparing for it now. You better be thinking about your merchandise and your logos. And I'm telling you, y'all are going to blow up. Look, John is internet gold. So are you, but you don't really like to be on camera so much. You like being back there at that computer doing that magical editing that you do. Girl. Whoo, yeah, you're about to be huge. You just watch. You just watch. Let me see how. Foodies, hey Vicky, how you doing? How you doing, honey? You're broke. You need the prayers. Girl, me too. Oh gosh, yeah, we broke too. Y'all, hold on for 1 second. There's some things I can't do on camera. If you don't mind, just give me 1 sec. Um, like okay, so but Katie, one of the things that you did, I mean, I still have not done this. I need to, I guess, but I'm so intimidated by the whole process or whatever. You already got a dang PO box and stuff. No, I don't. Nope. I don't even, and I've had companies contact me, and I'm like, I'm scared. mm, Only because you had to, because channels want to send you gifts. Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. If a channel wants to send me a gift, they send me an email. I send them my actual street address. I went to the post office once to get a PO box, and the dude that was working in there came out and said, "What?" And I mean, that's all it took. And I was like, okay, I don't even need a stinking P.O. box. I don't even drive nowhere. How am I going to check a P.O. box? How? I don't got a car. Unless they bring it to our house. Otherwise, it'll just be wasted money. Girl, you're gonna end up being able to actually turn that thing into a whole income for real. You forgot it's not practice everywhere. What you mean? I'm broken in the prayers. Oh gosh, I love Katie. I love that girl. But she just had, first of all, y'all, she has truly a heart of gold. She absolutely has a heart of gold. And her husband, John, first of all, that man's hilarious. But second of all, he doesn't even know. He has no business at all being around like regular, regular air quotes folk. That dude, he is deeply spiritual. And I don't know if he knows that. I'm telling you, those two are making magic. They are just, they're freaking awesome people and funny and just, they don't take themselves too seriously. They're so incredibly supportive. They're incredibly friendly. I mean, I can't even say enough good stuff about these people. I do. Oh my gosh, Katie. He does know. See, I recognized that. The first time I saw him, I recognized that. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh my gosh. You know what? I bet me and John could have the most amazing conversations together. The I bet he thinks about some of the same weird crap that I do. I bet he does. He needs to tap into his gift. Marsha T says, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." I swear. I'm so happy to hear that he knows it and that you know that. Yeah, dude. Like, he can plug in to the planet and feel the vibration, but he's got to be away from that city stuff. Aw. Yeah, I do. I love y'all to death. You know I love y'all to death. You can't take him you say, "Oh, John, I can't take him anywhere." Right? Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, it. I know what you're saying now, Seven Sacraments. Yes. Yeah, here in Virginia, it is not an issue. And that's a good thing because it's been very helpful for me. And for the 11 people that are in here, in case you ain't heard this, let me tell you now, because I'm going to have to sign off because the vampire bugs are going to kill me. 4 years ago, I was so freaking sick, I couldn't get out of bed. I needed help to do virtually everything. I was taking a crap ton of medicine. Today, I don't even have to see doctors. I take no medicine. I healed myself with food and vitamins. And I'm slowly sharing this story with people because I am convinced that almost everything that's wrong with us health and mental wise is just boils down to nutritional deficiency. So, in case you didn't know that about me, I just wanted y'all to know. Let me see if y'all have said anything else. Hold up. Girl, he's from another time. He is from another time, ma'am. He is from another time. See? See? Freaking knew it. What did you do with the money? What money, Mary? I ain't never had no money, honey. Mm-mm. Your friend lives in Stone Gap. I'm nowhere near there. Chris, I went carnivore too. I'm not 100% carnivore now, but yeah, that was one of the biggest turning points in my healing was well, first of all, figuring out what actual food was. But yeah, beef. Hardcore beef eater. Hardcore. And it's got to be like grass fed and grass finished if possible to be able to get the most nutrition out of it for, the human body. This thing has been amazing to find out that the way to get healthy was to eat the crap out of beef. Like, animal fat is really healthy. Who knew? I didn't know that. Nah, man. Let me tell you, the 80s had me thoroughly convinced that fat free is where it's at, and it is not. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. That dude fancies himself a racer or something. Um, yeah, so, anyways, I want everybody to know if you're sick, if you're messed up in the head, even, or if you feel, I'm not calling you messed up in the head, but if you feel like you're messed up in the head, or if people are telling you you don't act right, or blah, 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 especially this, if you obsessively think about things, like if somebody embarrasses you or insults you or pisses you off or something like that, or if you have a test coming and you can't sleep because you're obsessed with these things, that's freaking a vitamin B1 deficiency. Do you know how many years I did this? 40. Vicky, you know what? I was thinking you was gonna get me back, y'all. Foody's just joined the Peach Buds. I love you, Vicky. I do. I love her. I love her so much. I have not one stinking clue what I was just saying. I swear. Oh, yes, I do. Wait, B1. Y'all, B1. Vitamin B1. Trip me out. Do you know how many medications I was on for that crap for, oh my gosh, over a decade? Over a decade. You know what it did? It got me high. That's what it did. It got me high. It didn't fix a thing. Not one stinking thing. The thoughts were still there. I was just so high. I didn't care so much. Oh, girl, go ahead on and use those emojis. Chris. Oh, Chris, you're starting to sound like me. Hold the phone. 12 medications. Go. Oh, yes. I think I had to, it was 8 to 10 oral medications for me a day and a monthly biologic shot, which never again. 4 diseases gone. My wife lost 53. You know what? You just spoke. So this is also what I think. In my opinion, about 85%, potentially more, of conditions and diseases that we are going and getting, you know, medicated for, they're not diseases. They're reactions to this toxic crap that we're eating without realizing that we're eating it. Look, food for thought, y'all. I'm telling you. I had so many diagnoses of so many different disorders and diseases. Y'all, I ain't got none of that crap. None of it. None of it. I was just sick. I was nutritionally deficient, and my body got to a point that it said, we ain't doing this no more. I'm telling you right now, I'm not the only one, y'all. I am not the only one. There's a whole bunch of us. A whole bunch of us. And most of this crap starts with our gut. Niacin. Um, well, okay. So I don't always use niacin, but I do use niacin. On occasion, the flush, the stuff that gives you the flush, not niacinamide, which is a flush free, which is helpful, but it's just not quite. So I was on blood pressure medication for 20 something years, and it would never changed. It was not. I was going to be on that crap my whole life. Oh yeah, and niacin does help a lot with some mental things, but it helps a lot with the high blood pressure. But this kills me now. I'm telling you. You know what? I had high blood pressure because I was magnesium deficient. I was on dang drugs for 20 something years for this high blood pressure. And, and lots of other things also, high cholesterol, all that crap. Just everything, all the typical crap, basically. And I was pre-diabetic, all that. Same, right? All the same crap. We all hear it just over and over again. Look, as soon as I started taking magnesium glycinate, no more blood pressure at all. No more of those freaking headaches that I had, the headaches that made it feel like my skull was going to split open. Like, oh my God. And I laid in bed so many times, during the course of all those years on that stinking medication, and felt like I'm going to die tonight. I felt like I was having a heart attack so many times. I've actually gone to a hospital because I thought I might have had a heart attack. Lord help me. All of it. All of it, y'all. No more prescription medication. No more doctor's offices. None of that crap. Like, no. And I feel awesome. Like, I really do. Look, I feel my age. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes my joints hurt. Right now, my forearms are really angry because I've been trying to move wood chips and they're wet. Ugh, so they're really heavy. Like, I'm not saying I'm superhuman, nothing like that. I am not, absolutely not saying that. And I'm not saying that I'm not legitimately bat crap crazy, because I might be. I could be, but I don't think so. I'm telling you right now, I've fixed every one of these problems, and I just strongly believe that so many of us can, if we become aware. And Katie, yes, ma'am, it's all crap. It's all toxic. It's all sprayed with, pesticides and herbicides, and they say that it doesn't hurt us, and that's a freaking lie. It does hurt us. It hurts us a lot, a little bit at a time. So much of a little bit at a time that we don't damn notice. We don't notice the ongoing damage. We only notice when systems start to fail. And then, it's a big mystery, and we can't figure out what the heck it was that caused it. I'm telling you right now, this is what caused it. This is what caused it. Got gut problems, can't poop right, all this. Look, y'all, this crap is diet, and medicine is never going to fix it. It's just going to treat the symptom while you continue to have the damage or whatever happened. You're just unaware of it because the symptom has no longer bothering you. Like, what the heck? It still make no sense. But I did it for so long. Anyways, we ain't got to do it like this, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm starting to get kind of soapboxy. I think maybe. I really am very passionate about this, though. Oh, you're back. Marsha T is subbing to, I guess, y'all's channels. She's one of my sisters. Oh, Katie, thank you, sweetie. I did not know. I did not know that you didn't know that, actually. Irene, hey. Foodie says vitamin D changed my BP. Ma'am, Vicky, please make sure the magnesium you take is magnesium glycinate. It's the most bioavailable for a human. And you can get it off of Amazon. Hold on, I'll show you the kind I use. This crap saved my life. I am not even kidding you. Like, I was laid up, y'all. I was laid up in a bed. We were preparing for, sorry, I'm playing people's channels. We were preparing for building a wheelchair ramp here because that's how, look, I couldn't get around. I'm out here in the garden digging stuff using a dang broad fork sometimes now. Like, if I can do it, I promise you anybody can do it because I'm just some dumbass from the city. I got no education or nothing. I just am really, I'm a pretty avid researcher. Hold on, let me show you this. This, it's Qunol extra strength magnesium, 420 milligrams, and it's actually 2 little capsules. Is 420 milligrams. And I don't know how much vitamin D you or anyone else takes, but I will tell you that I currently take, and I'm outside a lot, y'all know I'm a gardener, but I'm currently taking between 30 and 40,000 international units a day. A day. It's very important that y'all heard that. A day. And in the winter, I take 50,000 units a day because the RDA, that just barely keeps you from getting rickets. Just saying. Sorry, hold on. You started the magnesium too. I never did fall in love, never had a first kiss. Aw, Shadow Titan. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm really... Sweetie, you're not alone. I know you probably feel like you're alone, but you're not alone. We all feel we're alone right now. That's part of the... It's part of the freaking program that we're in the middle of right now. Like, that's kind of the point. For us to feel like we're alone, but we're not alone. We're not. Just sending you a whole lot of love, okay? How did I figure it out, girl? Um, well, I read the ingredients on a bag of bread that should have been moldy, and it was not. And I started looking up what those ingredients were. Then I started looking up what those ingredients do. Then I started looking into PubMed. Then I was like, hold up, something is not right here. Everything here seems to be wrong. And then at that point, it's kind of easy to see that I had been eating a whole lot of foods that the packages celebrate all of the fortifications that are done to it. You know, it's got this vitamin and that vitamin, blah, 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 and all that crap is added to it. It's not bioavailable. It's just something for your body to have to process. I did not know that previously. Once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. And, you know, I just really did a really deep dive into how does this actually work? Like, okay, for instance, like I had heartburn, that heartburn, many years of heartburn, and they had me on, you know, Nexium and stuff when it was a prescription. Um, then the heartburn became GERD, and the medicine changed to a proton pump inhibitor, and it, honest to God, firstly, it just got worse. I always felt heartburn, right? I'm on this medicine. It's supposed to be helping. Next thing I know, I also have bleeding ulcers. I'm like, okay, this can't be right. So when I started looking into like heartburn and the causes of heartburn and all this is when I'm learning on my own. I did not learn this in the office of the medical professional. It's typically actually not enough acid. And that just doesn't seem right. And I get that it doesn't seem right. And the way to fix that for most people is to dilute raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with water and drink that. And I know if you're suffering from any of these things, I understand that the words coming out of my mouth sound freaking psycho. I understand. It didn't make sense to me either. Because if I don't have acid, why am I burning? Right? It's because the little bit of acid that's in your stomach's almost like having like a muscle contraction, and it just pushes everything up, just trying to get everything out because the acid is wrong. Well, when you add this in, that burning stops. I'm like, hold up, what? Well, guess what else? It's if you have chronic heartburn or any of the other, you know, digestive issues that I just mentioned, you're not getting the nutrition from the food you're eating at all anyway. It can't, your stomach and your system can't break it down. Okay. I mean, that right there, that was a ding ding light bulb moment for me. Like your food, yeah, food is my medicine, and I grow medicine. Plants are really strong medicine, and it's not that mysterious. It's not that hard. You don't need to go to a freaking school to be your own herbalist. You really, all right. The way it started for me was I was in the yard and I was like, well, what weed is that? And then I would identify the weed, and I was like, well, let's find out, does it have any medicinal values? And then it was off to the races. It's a whole bunch of rabbit holes, y'all. It's all right, Katie. I appreciate your sympathy, but if I didn't go through it, I wouldn't be able to share it with other people. And somebody needs to say something about this because so many of us are sick and freaking hopeless, because nothing's helping. Well, there's a whole lot of potential help out there. There really is, and it's pretty cheap. It is. It is. Sometimes it is hard to figure out what's causing the problem. I see, and I start with the base now of everybody is vitamin D, magnesium, and vitamin B1 deficient, and there, it's more than that, but those are the big three. Those are it controls like virtually everything that goes on in your body. Vitamin D is required in almost every cell. It is required for every function. Magnesium is a close second to that, and vitamin D and magnesium, they don't work well without the other. You have to have one without the other to fully, be able to utilize this stuff. And it's amazing. Once you get this stuff in you and your body starts operating like it's freaking supposed to, it's it's a whole new world out there. It is a whole new world. I promise you. Sometimes, okay, hold on. Sorry. Supposed to in there. Yeah, when you're getting sunshine. Sunshine is great, but so many of us, first of all, don't live very, very close to the equator, which is where the rays of the sun are the strongest when we get the most benefit from it. Then we're running around with clothes on all the time or sunscreen on all the time. And then as we age, we absorb less and convert less cholesterol to vitamin D from sun exposure. If you're dark skinned, you also have a harder time absorbing and then your body converting that cholesterol into that vitamin D. So these are all things. And then our foods, they don't have any freaking nutrition in them. I mean, our soils are stripped. They don't have crap in them. This stuff is being grown with, fake, man made, in most cases, petroleum based or derived chemicals. And it's making really pretty food. But y'all, that is not food. That is dead shit. That is not going to help. Regular conventional stuff across the board all day, every day for all of us, including drive throughs and restaurants and all that crap. It's not helping. It's giving us a whole bunch of false hope, and we all end up at that line at the drugstore. We all end up in that line waiting for our prescriptions to get filled, and it sucks. I ain't doing it no more. I'm telling y'all right now. If this is you, you can really make a difference in your own health. You can might not be able to take care of all of the things, but honey, let me tell you right now, just getting the basic things in that we're really not, it turns on our mitochondria, our inner batteries. It turns them on and lets them start doing their job. You would be amazed what 10 days of taking vitamin D and magnesium glycinate will do for a person. It'll lift your mood, you'll sleep better, you'll have more energy. If you're walking around with dead eyes like I did for the longest time, the light will come back. Wow, it's amazing. I felt like at the time when this occurred for me, I felt like I could literally feel the neurons in my cells turning on and firing for, perhaps the first time in a very, very, very long time. Because with all the crap I was on for all the years I was on it, I was sick for a really long time. And then I crashed and burned. My body said I can't do no more. I've robbed from here, for there, for so long. I got nothing left. There's nowhere else to steal from. Then Donna Shiva. Oh my gosh. And you know what? I actually know who you're talking about. One of my friends, I believe it was Bayou Sugar Garden, had her one of her documentaries on. That is a brilliant woman. Yes, she is brilliant. And the way that she's able to think so far ahead with the steps, oh, I'm like, wow. But being simple about it. Oh, I love that. Love it so much. Anyway, You can't wait to get your water on the property survey. Are you gonna garden? Oh my gosh! It's staying on that soapbox all day. Thank you. Hey TK, how you doing, my friend? Y'all, this is my brother TK. Natural Vibes with TK. Now is a good brand. Oh, y'all saying hey to each other. James Dillon. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Omniprazole. I was on that for a very long time. Gosh, I honest to God didn't think I could live without it. I really did. And you know the messed up, one of the, because there's so much messed up about it, but one of the really messed up things about it is being on all those different heartburn medicines and then the PPI and stuff. Like, I couldn't feel the damage that the acid was doing, but it was doing some damage. I disagree, Marcia. Um, Lovingly, I disagree with the, unless they're going to drink. If you're going to drink your magnesium, a magnesium citrate is a good idea. Um, and if you are constipated, magnesium citrate is a great idea. And you should be able to get that stuff from most stores, not just like a drugstore. It's usually on the bottom shelf, near the antacids. It's a glass bottle, and they even have one that's like lime flavor. But yeah, seriously, if you're constipated, that stuff is heaven sent. But magnesium glycinate is a much more biologically available for the human body form of magnesium, which is why that is just, I know how people must be feeling. They have no energy and they have no nutrition. So the best that they can give themselves, I'm trying, and it's not expensive. I am not fancy. I'm always trying to do things free and easy, because that's just the way for me to live my life. It's the way we live our life. So, anyways, all right, go ahead. Gave you bad headaches? Oh, it did. You know what? It might have given me headaches. I don't know. I had migraines for years and years and years, and I haven't had a migraine in so long. That was magnesium too. You freaking kidding me? You know how many times I had to go to ERs and get shots for that crap? Mm. Hey Dave 212. Right, you're not wrong about the pH, Martha. You're not wrong about that pH and alkalinity levels. However, we have to start, in my opinion, we have to start by having the basic nutrition that we here in this country, in the U.S., most of us are running around without this basic level of nutrition. We really are. John ate Tums like crazy when you met him. That sounded like me when I was pregnant with my son, girl. I swear. I swear. I woke up in the middle of the night, all night. I pretty much just had one in my mouth all the dang time. Ooh. Oh. I'm not going to say another word about the rest of that because I'm happy that that happened for him, but I have a pretty strong opinion about those oils in general. But that one's actually a good one. It can be cold pressed, but hold up. What, plants are medicine? Yeah, plants are medicine. Plants are also food. And food is medicine. Meat is medicine. A good grass fed, grass finished hunk of beef. Mmm. Boy, if you ain't feeling right, that'll help you feel better. Feeling out of sorts? Have a steak. Mm-hmm. Dandelion. Oh, dandelion is such a powerhouse. It is a powerhouse. And you know what? And this is gonna be weird. And I really do gotta get off here, y'all. I swear, I need a shower. I need to go to bed. I get up early. But um, dandelions, I've noticed, tend to show up in massive numbers right around the homes of people who are suffering from cancer. Look into what dandelions can do. It's pretty amazing. Oh, with the heartburn, it will, Katie, because it's a vinegar base. That's the reason that mustard helps with heartburn, is because it's got that vinegar in it. The vinegar gives you the acid that you need. And that was a process, and I had to use that diluted vinegar before every meal, and sometimes even in between meals, every day for a really long time. I mean, it was probably 8 months. And that, that seems torturous because we're all here and we're all used to pretty instantly feeling or working, medicines and whatnot. And it takes time for your body to heal itself. So you have to just like help it out. That's what I did. Anyway, plants are both. Yes, yes, yes. That's about right, Chris. Yeah. In the full sunlight, yeah, we receive about 100 international units of vitamin D, um, which again is the sun hitting your skin and converting your cholesterol from cholesterol to usable vitamin D. Like, it's freaking amazing, right? Did you know that? What? That's crazy cool. Hold up. Did you make it in time? Yes, Rocket White, you did. Also, separate tab. Yes. Was you go, Look, Marsha. Marsha. She knows what she's talking about. K2. Yes. For better absorption, K2. But you know what? I'm talking, I didn't take any of this and I didn't eat right either. And I feel like the people that I'm really speaking to are going to be those same kind of people who don't know anything about this and who don't realize that how they're eating is causing this stuff, and that they're, okay, they got to start with something. I don't want to overwhelm somebody. So I start with those basic three and I will build on that. Multivitamins, for the most part, are trash. Don't even waste your money on them. It's truthfully a bunch of driveway rock mixed with very low grade things. So I would never. Yes, yes, I do. I'm out there all the time. I take D every day, and I'm in the sun. Your body will not OD you on D. The information that's out about that vitamin it's really confusing. It's it's really really confusing. I'm gonna stop on that. Yeah. You're gonna try. I'm gonna tell you what, Katie. Don't overdo it on the research, um, because you can intake a whole lot of information about anything, but garden in particular, you can take in a whole bunch of information, but without the hands-on failures, frankly, for me especially, without the hands-on failures, it was really hard to put all of that information to an actual action. So, and it's so easy to overwhelm yourself. Look, here's the best research: put some seeds in the dirt, water them, see how it goes, right? Like, I wouldn't take it too seriously to start with, because no matter how much you know, you're gonna screw up. A whole lot of stuff's gonna fail. Just knowing that ahead of time, you're like, okay, man, the plants will teach you. They will show you, like, nah, I don't like it here, or oh, I'm loving it over here. Just, yeah, they'll teach you. Look, John probably can hear plants too. John's been gardening. Aw, that's so cool. For a couple years. There's a humidic effect with anti-nutrients in moderation. I'm not sure what anti-nutrients are. I know what methylene blue is, and now I use that too. But that, I feel like that's an advanced. Like, I feel like if you're in a place where your body is like worn out and just doesn't want to do what it should do anymore, that you need this basic nutrition, and then build that nutrition up, because your body at first isn't even going to know what to do with it. You haven't been able to provide these things to it in so long. But it doesn't take long, just a couple days, and it's like, oh wait, I know exactly where this goes. I know what to do with this, and man, you start feeling the difference. It's really quick. It 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 trips me out and it ticks me off, frankly, that somehow or another I didn't learn this at least a little bit earlier. You know, like before breaking the leg bone because I was calcium deficient because I didn't have enough vitamin D. What? Hey, I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. All right, guys, I'm gonna knock up off of here because it's seriously getting dark. I think Chad already put the chickens up, and I just been running my mouth. But I love it. I'm so glad I was able to speak with you guys tonight, Katie. I'm incredibly happy that you were able to come in this evening, Seven Sacraments. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Marsha. Thank you so much. Everybody, thank you, thank you. And before I go, as always, please, 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 love yourself and be kind to each other, because we, the people, can change the world one person at a time. We really can. Love you guys.